So, good evening, guys. First, I want to say thank you for taking out your time from your busy schedule and join this webinar. So, today's agenda is for this webinar is we are launching a new mentorship program for the option hedging strategies. So we will talk about what are these option strategies are and how you can use it to increase your profitability, or you can say how you can use this strategy to generate passive income. So without wasting your time, let me share my screen and show you uh, this all about. So this is what we call it, like option strategies, a mentorship program. It's a third version. We I have launched this mentorship program 3 years back. So after like 1 year, we did some division, and we launched second version. Now we are launching third version with some advanced features and uh, some more on a motive to provide you some more practical knowledge with this mentorship program. So let's move further. And before I start, let me share you who am I. So I started my trading career 11 years back. And in starting, I was trading in future like 4 or 5 years. I was trading in future. I was trading intraday. So I was at some stage where I'm like generating my alpha from like future trading. But there was a problem in future trading. Uh, like risk is very high. If you are trading intraday, you have to like more aggressive. But I'm not an aggressive trader. I prefer to play like safer bet, and I prefer to spend time to find a trade and to find a trend, and then I prefer to sit in that trend till last, like till I am not getting any reversal signal. So, but it's not possible in intraday. If you look at the future trading, best possible return you can generate if you are holding a trade for like positional. But in positional trading, we have a like very have a limitation. Like we can't like manage our risk. Like risk is very high in future trading if you are trading position. So I came from a very humble background where we have like very limited resources. So risk management is like the most important thing for me. Like I prefer to I'm happy with like 3 to 4% monthly return, but my loss should not be more than like 1 or 2% of the my capital. My capital protection must should be like my first priority. So to analyze all these things, and when I try to find the solution, so I came to know about option hedging strategies. Like you can hedge your future trade. If you are carrying a future trade, you can hedge it by options. So I try to find some mentors who can teach me. So luckily I found like Murli sir, Murli Deshpande. I hope you all heard about him. So he taught me a very honest strategy. So actually he introduced me in the world of option strategies. And when I attend his class, like there was like one-to-one session, and like 15 days for one-to-one like mentorship program. And like he teach me everything from very basic to advanced everything. And our main focus was on the adjustment. Like so why adjustments are important, because we when we place a trade, we place as an assumption, like we find a trend. If it's a range bound or if it's directional trade, we like find a trend or we find a direction. But will it continue? Will this directional will continue or not? Well, time will tell. So either it will continue or it will fall, right? So either we are in like our assumption was right or wrong. So it's 50-50% chances. So if we are like obviously if we are good we will make money, and if we are like we wrong to find the direction, we lose money. But if you know the adjustments, so you don't need to close your entire position. You can just adjust one or two leg, and based on the current market scenario or current direction, you can just convert your strategy. You can initially, if you have initiated like a bullish strategy and now the trend has completely changed and your stock is going down, so you can convert it into the bearish strategy, and you don't need to like square off entire thing, and you don't need to come out from any trade and book the loss, so you can adjust the strategy. So this is the my main motive to learn option strategies, because I don't want to learn the strategy, I want to learn the adjustments also. So second thing is like I am not a aggressive trader. I prefer to keep my risk on the lower side, and I believe in systematic trading with like discipline and patience. Like I prefer to lose instead of like breaking my rules. So uh, I am a person who wants to trade with a predefined rules, and I prefer to follow those rules. I will make money, I will lose money. That's a outcome of what we are doing. But if we are following our rules, the chances are high that you will be like ending with a profit, like because discipline and patience are the two like you can say these are the two holy grail in the like in trading, not option trading, in stock trading actually. So if you follow your rules with discipline and patience, sooner or later you will get your return. Okay, so this is what I am doing. I am prefer to trade with the system, with my predefined rules and my risk management rules. Uh, and one more thing, I am a option seller and believe in delta hedging. So when I say delta hedging, so delta hedging means like I prefer to trade with the non-directional strategies. So why I prefer to trade with the non-directional strategies, I will share you a little bit later. So before I share why I am trading with the uh, like range bound strategy, let me share you the basket which I am trading right now. So I created a basket because I believe we have to work for two or maximum two or three like trading systems, because many times your one system will not work. So if you are diversify your portfolio, you can say if you have diversified portfolio, you have two three different systems. So if one system is not working, then other will like compensate it. So as I told you, I am a like option seller. I am work on option hedging strategies. So 60% of my capital I deploy in option hedging strategies where I'm like consistently getting return. I prefer to keep like 7 to 8 strategy in my account, and if like I will show you how I'm managing these things a little bit later. So 60% capital I am deploying in option hedging strategies. 20% I'm trading with the rule based. Sorry, I am trading with rule based strategies. So what is rule based option strategies? These are like intraday strategies. So I hope you have heard about 920 straddles. So these types of strategy, I have like backtest different sets of combinations, and after like optimization, I created like two or three strategy, one for Nifty and two for Bank Nifty, and these are rule based, completely rule based. I have written a code algo in on Python. I'm not a coder, but I'm just learning Python. So I give it a try to write a code about my code, my strategies to for execution, because we don't need to do anything in these, because everything is rule based. At a certain time, you have to play certain rules with a certain strikes, and you have to keep those stop loss, and rest you are free to do. So that's why I prefer to execute these things. So I prefer to execute these things with the technology. So I wrote a code, and based on that code, I am everything is like taking care of my code. Like every time, like whatever the rules I deploy, it automatically like place the orders and revise the stop loss accordingly. So 20% capital I deploy in the rule based intraday option strategies, and the rest 20% I am deploying trend following option trading in intraday. So if you are following on my Telegram channel, or if you follow me on Twitter, so you can check. I am daily every day. I am posting like few like I'm posting about the trend, what is the trend, and based on that, what trade I took. Let's say I have shared this on 7th of November. So trend was like bearish and neutral in Nifty. So I initiated we have created a. So let me show you. Let me first share my screen. Okay, so this is the public Telegram channel. So you can see that I have shared uh, on 17th of November. I have shared this graphics where you can see trend is bearish in Nifty and neutral in Bank Nifty. So based on this trend, we initiated trade this. So we have created neutral strategy in Bank Nifty, shorted 4,200 call option and 41,000 put option. So these are the like trend based option trading for intraday. So 20% capital I am deploy in these uh, type of trading. So this is my overall basket. 60% in option hedging strategy. These are positional strategies. I prefer to these are positional strategy and combination of monthly and weekly both. So I am creating few strategy on the weekly expiry and like few strategy with the monthly expiry in the stocks. So 60% capital goes there. 20% in rule based intraday option strategies, and 20% trend following. That is manual trading. Okay. So now let's come to our previous question, like why I prefer to trade with the range bound approach. So in market, you can trade with the two type of approach, one directional approach and one is range bound approach. So if you are trading with the, let's talk about the directional approach first. So in directional approach, you have to be very good in like technical analysis, or you have to be very good at price action, or you have to be very good in like chart reading, where you can find the direction where you can find the direction of that particular trade. So you have to be very good in this directional trading. And second thing is, only like if we know option pricing, we know that Greeks are playing a major role in option pricing. So if we are creating a directional strategy, only delta is generating alpha for you. So your theta and like all other things are against you, but your delta will generate. So like if four Greeks are there and only one is your is in your favor, so the chances are high that your probability will decrease, or you can say, okay, you can't like adjust much, so you can just trade it's my stop loss. So if it's stop loss is hit, I have to scare of the thing. So this is okay. Just so. So you can't adjust much, and if there is any stop loss hit or you, so you have to close it in the profit or loss. If a stop loss hit, you have to close it in the loss. And you must be an advanced trader to capture those directional trades. So you have to be like more advanced trader, and you have to be very good in trading psychology and all to capture those trades. You must monitor market move very closely. Like you have to be you have to track a lot many things to capture that moment. You have to be you have to read all the you have to be very or you can say you should know about all the news globally, domestic happening, and all these things. Like what is the market, you have to check overall market view and all these things. Like, so you have to be more aggressive, or you have to be more aggressive, and you require more time. You have to be yeah, you have to be spend more time on the research to find those trades. So if you are in a like in a job, or if you are in a, or you are a housewife, or you are a like in a 9 to 5 job, so it can't be possible for like everyone's key that he can spend so much of time on the trading. And that's the reason normally they people can't make money, because they can't spend that much of time on the research to find this directional movement, the to like capture the directional moments. And if they manage to capture, they can't handle it, they can't manage the trade well, because anytime any day we are living in a world where like a small news can like change everything. So tomorrow you will there was a news about anything, like there was a war or something, and your whole trend will change. And if you are not aware, like if you are not aware, or if you are not managing your trades more closely, chances are high that you will lose money. So this is the drawback in the directional approach. Okay, now let's come to the range bound approach. So in range bound approach, first thing is a beginner can start. Like he don't need to like go into the jargons of like price action or trading, say technical analysis, indicators, candlestick chart, and these all these things. So you just need to know what is the option pricing. For option pricing, you just need to know what is the Greeks and implied volatility and how they affect your option pricing, and that's all. And second most important reason to trade with the range bound strategy is market always 70% time market consolidate in a range. Oh, 70% accuracy market itself is giving if you are trading with the range bound approach. So how I'm saying this, so you can see like only 30% time you get is like sharp moment, otherwise it will trade like this. So moment is up, but it's consolidating it so much. So every day you are losing your theta, and because of theta your premium is going down and down and down and down. And when premium is going down, your delta sensitive is also decreasing. And after a few days you can see there is a moment, sudden moment, upside moment, so your trade was good. But because this was the trade, like you uh, end up your premium, you will lose a 60-70% of the premium, and you lose the sensitivity. Your option has lose the sensitivity. After this sharp moment, your premium will not increase, and if it's increase, it will go till your like buying price. And if it goes till your buying price, so that will be like psychologically a problem with like everyone. We too face the same. So like if I'm holding a trade, let's say if I buy a trade, if I take a trade, let's say buy a option, and let's say 20 rupees, and now after some consolidation it came to like 7 to 8 or 10 rupees, and now again the same day, next day you will get a moment, and now your whole option like trade at 20 rupees. So at that time you thought like I'm holding this trade from last like 4 to 5 days, or like or maybe week. Now it's started increasing, it's giving me profit, so why should I book that profit? But there is always a limited upside moment. If you get this moment, there is always a limited moment. You can't see like price goes and hit the sky like you're 20-30% in a day. So there is always a limited moment. Normally the average movement is like 2-3% in most of the like highly liquid stocks. So 2-3% is like maximum. Otherwise, you will get 1 or 2% movement in this in any day. So if 1 or 2% and it is trading at 20 rupees, so you will not book the, and again it will fall down. So directly from 20 rupees, it will like came to 5 rupees, and you end up entire capital. So this is the drawback with उसमें because that's why I'm saying it 30% time, only 30% time you are getting a trending moment. So in 30% time you, if you have a system, that strong system that can capture the 30% time moment, 30% 30% trending moment, and it compensate all the loss you have uh, received in that 70% consolidation. So like that only you can survive. But for that 30% you have to be very strong, very disciplined trader. You have to be very strong in psychological front. Okay. And as I told, a beginner is not that the psychology level is not that high for as a beginner. So you can just go with the range bound approach. You just create a range bound strategy with a like a range, and if market consolidate in a range, you will make money. And 70% time market itself is giving you money, and 30% time if you know the adjustments, you can adjust your position and lower down your risk. So if let's say if I take 10 trades, out of 10, 7 I made, let's say, 7,000 rupees, and in 30, in the rest 3 trades I lost 3,000, and after adjustments I reduced that 3,000 rupees loss to 1,000 rupees. So overall, like, I'm a good profit after 1 month, so I don't need to bother about. And if 2 3 months, if we get consistent profit in, let's say, regular 2 3 months, our confidence will build, it will build up our confidence. Third thing is risk management is very good in range bound approach. So in range bound approach, you don't bother about like what is happening in the market. Let's say tomorrow market or Nifty will open like 10%. I don't bother about it, because I know I have a certain risk. Like I have a maximum risk of, let's say, 2,000 rupees in this trade, or you can say 20,000 rupees in this trade. So anywhere market can go 20, 30, market can go like 10, 20, 30, 40% anywhere. I will not lose more than that 20,000 rupees. So that's give me like more stability to take some decision, like to take some like better decisions. I don't need to take any decision in the panic, like. So third thing is you can manage, like fourth thing is manage your trade more easily by just doing some adjustments. So you can do some adjustments, as I told you, if we are trading with the range bound estate approach, and now stock is trending, or you can say now its trend is bullish. So we can convert the range bound strategy to the bullish strategy very easily, and like risk is very nominal, this adjustments. And you can generate passive income. No need to sit in front of the screen all the time. If you are a like office going person having 9 to 5 job, and every day after you reach, and like after market hour, you just open your terminal and check all the strategy, what is the strategy and what adjustments are need to do tomorrow. You can just do that only like half an or maximum 1 hour you require to like optimize this strategy. And now all the brokers, most of the broker are giving you aftermarket overs, the facility of placing aftermarket overs. So you can just place your aftermarket overs, and when again on the next day when market open, order get automatically filled. So you don't need to sit in front of the system. You can just create few strategy. You can just keep a alert in your system, like what is my range. So this is my resistance, this is my support. I uh, if particular stock is breaking this resistance, I have to do this adjustments. If I'm getting a breakdown from my support, I have to do this adjustments. So you don't need to bother about, or you don't need to sit in front of the system. You don't skip need to skip your meetings or important, or you can say your quality time with your family, which is more important, like more important than trading. So to keep all these things in mind, I started this mentorship program 3 years back, because I feel that there is a like gap between a theoretical knowledge and a practical knowledge. Like we are living in a world where we have all the information in just one click away. So when we get all the information, when in theoretical information I'm talking about. So when we get all the theoretical information in just one click away, there is always a gap between a you can say practical knowledge. So like let's say, because real problems start when you start deploying this theory in the like in your live trade, then the real problem start. But whom to contact you at that time if you don't know, like whom should you contact? You created a strategy, and now in live market it is like fluctuating, and you are giving some like what should I do? Then whom should you contact? So to fill this gap, I created this mentorship program to like provide you hand holding support. So this is the USP of this program, because we are not just providing you the theory, we will provide you the hand holding support till you like till you capable to manage all these things by your own. Okay, so I'm available all the time. We have some premium communities where you can post your queries and available. Even you can ask your question in the market hours only, market hours also. So you will get like within like 1 or 2 minutes, you will get your resolution. So you don't need to bother like where I should have to go, or you have to, if you have creating a strategy, you can just ask me like, I'm creating this, do I need to optimize it or not? So whatever I feel, I share you my views on this. So you will get hand holding support. So this is the USP. So I divided this course into two parts. One is beginner level and second is advanced level. So for one, beginner level is for those who are beginners, like who don't know what is options and what is the option pricing. And advanced level is all about strategies and adjustments. So in beginner models, you will learn basics of options, option pricing and Greeks. So basics of options in we will learn what is the like call and put, and what is the option pricing, like how we calculate the option pricing, and what are the factors that impact your option pricing. So and what are the Greeks, and like how they affect your option pricing, and how you can manage these. Actually, adjustments is all about adjustments, like how do you adjust your Greeks. So if you know what are the Greeks and you know how to manage those Greeks, you can create any type of a strategy on any market. Third and most important thing is intrinsic value or time value. So what is the intrinsic value and what is the time value in any option pricing? So it's very important when you take entry in any particular trade, because intrinsic value is the real value of that particular strike or particular option, and time value flies with the time. Okay, so if you are betting with the direction and carrying lots of time value in your option, so like chances are high that you will lose money in that option, despite of moment in your favor. So you have to be very clear, like what is the intrinsic value and what is the time value, and how to use these when you are taking in your position. Third thing is option chain analysis and open interest analysis. So we like simplified like how you can read the option chain. On the NSE website we have option chain. So how to read that option chain and open interest analysis, and based on this option chain and open interest, how you calculate the trend, how you can check what is the support and resistance, and what is the happening in the market. Like people are creating short positions, people are creating long positions. So it will tell you the activity happening in the market. Like on chart you just know that what is the trend, but now what people are doing, either they are buying this stock, they are creating short position, or they are creating long position. That will you will know with the help of option chain, or you can say open interest analysis. So we will simplify this open interest analysis and option chain analysis in this module. One more most important factor that drive the option pricing is implied volatility, because volatility is the factor which very highly impact our option pricing. Like 1 or 2% up and down in implied volatility or volatility, you will get a like sharp upside and decline in your option pricing. So if you know how to deal with the option implied volatility, so chances are high that you will lose money in the option like option trading. So implied volatility is the most important factor, and you should know how to use it. And if you know what is implied volatility, but if you don't know how to use it, then also it's not a good thing for you. So we will learn implied volatility and its implementation in option pricing, and its implementation of how you can use it in your regular trading, regular option trading. And we will talk about the trading psychology, because without trading psychology, nothing will work. If your trading psychology, if psychology is not right, you can't make money in like option, or you can say any trading. So trading psychology was important factor. So we will we have a separate module for that trading psychology, where I prefer to talk with some one-to-one sessions, because trading psychology is a topic like when every single person is facing a different problem, because trading psychology is different for everyone. So we discuss about your problem in this module. I prefer to schedule a one-to-one session with you, and we will discuss. We will come online, you and me, and we will discuss our problems and what are the problems you are facing in your trading. And based on that, we will try to find a solution for you. So this is all about a beginner module. Now let's come to the advanced module. Just give me a second. Okay, so we will in this module, this in this advanced module, we will talk about the basic option strategy with adjustments first. So what are the basic option strategies are like vertical spreads, where you can see bull call spread, bear call spread, or like uh, you can say bear call spread and bull put spread. So these are the vertical spread. These are directional spreads. Second thing is like vertical spread, sideways spreads, or you can say like the example I just gave, like uh, you can say sorry bull bull put spread. So bull put spread is like a sideways spread, sorry. And we will learn about like cover call, protective put and collar strategy. So I optimize this collar strategy in such a way that it will give you much better return compared to your own directional strategy. So risk is very nominal and it carries like 1:4 risk and reward ratio if you are trading with a directional approach. So if you are a directional trader, this alone, this one strategy is enough to make a good return for your portfolio. So I optimize it in such a way that your loss is very nominal. And few more strategies like calendar spread and ratio and ladder spread. So I have predefined rules for ratio and ladder spread. These are my like favorite strategies when IV is high and we expect some consolidation in any particular trade. I prefer to trade with this ladder spread. So ladder spread is my like uh, you can say my most favorite option strategy. So we will talk about this. One more thing you have to notice here is every strategy comes with a predefined and exit rules. Like what are the rules like for strike selection, for risk management and everything. So every strategy comes with a predefined rules and adjustments. So you don't need to bother about like in previous trade I did this, like I am doing this strike, like I am choosing this strike. Now why should I am choosing this strike? So because everything is based on the predefined rules. So we have created a blueprint to strike selection and all, and I share that blueprint to you so that you can use it in your trading. And instead of my strategy, you can create any you can create your own strategies also. Like okay, now so next in the in next like next section is like in this section we will learn some advanced option strategy with the adjustments. So what are the option advanced are like straddle and strangle strategies. We will learn how to create these strategy and how can we optimize these. For like option strategies like iron condor and iron butterfly, these are the option strategies you can create. Like third, one more strategy will a monthly income strategy. Like these are like delta neutral strategies. So first thing we are keeping our delta neutral, and to keep our delta neutral, we are like just playing with the volatility and with the theta. So these two are like playing in favor of us, and we are keeping delta as a neutral. So we don't bother about where price is going until our delta is neutral. You don't need to worry like now it is going up and now it's going down, now it is breaking the support and now it is breaking the like resistance. When your delta is neutral, you don't bother about the price. Okay, so this is the important. So we will learn how to create a delta neutral strategy and which delta neutral strategy I am using to generate my monthly income. We will learn mouse ear iron condor. So what is the mouse ear iron condor? You will have seen this type of like strategy, or many are saying this is a like Batman strategy. So we will learn this strategy in this section. and how you can create the strategy and when you should create the strategy. And third is the like next is like event-based option strategy. So what is event-based option strategy? When you know like there is a non-event. So non-event is like if there is a like monetary policy is coming, or you can say election is coming, or you can say results are coming, where you already know this event is on particular date. So these are non-events. So when you know like some event is like coming in next few days, you can just uh, start optimizing, or you can just scan the data. And if your data indicates a like indicate your favorable situations, you can just create this strategy. So we have certain rules for this strategy. So you don't need to create a strategy after result is out. You can just create a strategy before the result, and you just square of you can square of, or you can book the profit just before the result. So you don't need to wait for the result. Like many are creating, like they are creating iron condor on like result day, because IV is high, so they sell options, and next day they book, or next 2 3 days they book. But if there is any like wild moment, they chances are high that you will lose a big amount of money. So instead of playing after result, we are playing before the result. Okay, so we create this strategy in such a way that we create this is 2 3 before, and we square off just before the result. Let's say if 10 o'clock is a monetary policy, we just close it either 1 day before, or just market open at 9:15 or 9:20. So again, every strategy comes with a like predefined rules, entry and adjustments, so you don't need to bother. Now the next section is weekly expiry option strategy. So in this weekly expiry option strategy, we will teach you everything. Like we will teach you intraday strategy, we will teach you positional strategy in Nifty, Bank Nifty. So like in intraday strategy, as I told you, we will teach you both the setup. I will teach you the rule-based option strategies that I was talking in my trading basket. I have created like a rule-based system, which I have deployed 20% of the capital and running all from my algo. So I will teach you that system, and I will teach you the trend following system. So when I say trend following system, I am using a Excel sheet which tell us what is the trend. I will show you that Excel sheet also. Let me show you just a glimpse of that Excel sheet. So this is the data. This is the data we are getting from that Excel sheet. Um, uh, like what is the trend, so it will tell us what is the trend. So based on this you can find which what is the trend. So if trend is bullish, so obviously you will sell sorry, so you will sell put. Now if trend is highly bullish, then you will buy, either you will sell put or you will buy a call option. So it will tell you what is the like current, like it is natural neutral, it's bullish or highly bullish, or you can say it's neutral, it's bearish, or it's highly bearish. So it will give us a clear idea what is happening in the market, and it's based on the like real time activity. So we don't let's say track previous like yesterday's happening. We just create what is happening right now in the market. So let's say there is a gap up opening in the Nifty, like 2 3 days before there was a gap up opening in Nifty, and instead of like instead of let's say you can say uh, instead of selling puts, we sell call. Because reason was because we were tracking the data, and data is indicating that people are shorting calls. So when people are shorting calls, that means, and who are those people? They are like big players. So if big players are shorting calls, that means they are expecting that market will not go up. Then only they will make money, na? So if they are shorting call, we should also sell call. So we will not track what is happening yesterday and what is happening like previous, like now market has opened up. Like in what are right now what people are doing. So we will teach their setup so that we can be with those big players. Second thing, we will learn the weekly expiry position strategies. So when we talk positional strategy, like you create a strategy on let's say Friday, and you hold it till Thursday or Wednesday. So these are some positional strategies. So if you don't have that much of time, so you can just trade with these weekly strategy, and you can easily generate 3 to 4% weekly return with these option strategies. So let me share you one strategy that I have shared in our premium channel this month. Sorry, this is the strategy we created in Bank Nifty. So you can see that it has a probability of 70%, where maximum profit is 10,000, and we just follow this range. So if this range is not broken, and you can see the range is 2000 point in Bank Nifty. So 2000 point is Bank Nifty is chances are very low that it will break these levels. I will show you the current situation of this strategy also, like what is the current market price of this strategy, and what is this you can say what or you can say what is the current profit and loss of this strategy, and where Bank Nifty is right now. Okay, so you will learn this strategy, and we will learn one more strategy, TSS strategy we are creating on Tuesday. It's for positional and Bank Nifty, and we will learn the modified iron condor, the same strategy I have just shown you. That was the modified iron condor, or you can say trapdoor iron condor strategy for Bank Nifty and positional. And we will learn the Catic strategy. Catic strategy same the I shared previous. So it's like a Batman, or you can say mouse here iron condor option strategy. So this is the getting strategy for Nifty and Bank Nifty. So you can use in both the stock. It gives very good risk and reward ratio with a high probability of success. Okay, so these are the strategies you will learn. Again, we will talk about the trading psychology. As I told you, we have a separate module for this trading psychology, where I prefer to talk about your problems you are facing. So we will we will have a separate session, and I prefer to keep this one-to-one session, so we can please schedule this session. I will share the calendar link where you can book the your convenient time, and we can just come with one-to-one session, and we can discuss your problems and what are the things we can improve. So what we will work on, what is your trading psychology, and how you can control your emotion during high volatile market. So you have everything you have learned. You learn the theory, you know the adjustments, but problem is you don't know when to hit the pedal actually. So let's say we have created I showed you a strategy. Let me show you one more time. Let's say we created this strategy. Okay, so we created this strategy. Let's say now we know this is the our break even. Okay, so we know we have to adjust our position if Bank Nifty is breaching the break even. Now most of the time, 80% time, what happen is there is a support. So there is resistance, there is support. Market break this resistance, spend some time here, and then again it falls. 80% time there was a false breakout. So how you can differentiate these false breakout? If you don't know how to differentiate these false breakout, then it's also very difficult to make money. Even you know the theory, if you know what the behavior of that particular strategy, but you don't know when to react actually. So this is the most important thing we have to work on, when to react. So what you can do here, you can just analyze the data. If you know how to analyze the data based on the option chain analysis. So we are not just doing the adjustment, we are not just taking any actions. We are just analyzing the data, and based on the data, we check whether this breakout is a false breakout, or is it a like a strong breakout. So if breakout is strong, you have to do the adjustments. And if it's a false breakout, then you have a time, you have a chance to wait for some more time. So you don't need to bother. You just market open gap up, and you just know to like place your orders at market over because your break even is breaching. You don't need to bother about, right? Because you know my risk is limited. I don't need to be go very aggressive. I just confirm it with the data, and if data indicates that it will sustain from here, then only I will do the adjustments. So I will teach you this, like when to react actually. So this is the like we will learn in the trading psychology, and this whole this is the like more native this mentorship program. So this is the USP, or you can say that I will teach you not just the theory, but I will prefer to like teach you to how to you can use it in your trading. And whatever you need support, whatever hand holding you need, always there. Like you can ask me a question in live market, I am just there to solve your query. In like 1 or maximum 2 minutes you will get the reply. So this is the main USP, like you will get proper hand holding support. I am always there to teach you. You can just uh, ask in the premium community. You can just ask in the like I will share my WhatsApp number also. You can just ask me, or you can just call me. Like, okay, so this is what we learn, and we will work on how to be a disciplined trader. I always prefer, I always prefer to like, I always say like you don't need to like very aggressive. Like you have to be disciplined. You have to be follow your system. There are times when your system was not will not work, but you don't need to like bother about. If you have that confidence on your system, you don't need to bother about. Every system has its own limitation. Like I said, directional study approach and range bound study both have their own limitations. But if we know which system is best for us, we don't need to like distract anything. We don't need to go here and there. We just focus what we are doing and how we can optimize our system. That's it. So we will learn how to be a disciplined trader. We will talk about position sizing and risk management. So position sizing is like every person has a different risk appetite. So based on your risk appetite, we will learn how we will define your position sizing. We can just discuss in this one-to-one session, or when we arrange some weekend query sessions, you can just ask it and we can just work on it. Like what is the position size? Why should be your position sizing? So which strategy you should follow first, how to manage your position sizing, how to divide your capital in different strategies, or you can say it's a diversification. This is which is very important, or you can most important thing in like trading, or like in anything. Like in you can use this diversification in your investment also and your income also. How to manage your risk by dividing your diversify your basket. That was This is what I was talking about. So you can just create a basket where like you have deployed some capital, some percentage of capital based on your risk appetite. And like if one is not working, other is other basket like other system is compensate to that your return. So how you will get all this information and the support? So first thing is you will get the access of recording videos. I have already created videos for these strategies. So every strategy we have a separate video I have already created, and I will upload it on the learning portal. So you will have access to these videos, so that before you join the live market sessions, or you before your live classes, you already have the little bit of idea like what we will learn in this sessions, and it will be like more easy to consume the live classes content. So we will have live market sessions. So we will like meet in the live market for like whole month. We will create few strategies together. We will scan the market, we will scan the stocks, and based on the stocks we will create few strategies. and we like track those strategies along, and when to react and when to do the adjustment. We will do the adjustments together, so you will get all this practical knowledge in the live market session. So because every day market is like changing every day, so instead of just a theory, you will have more practical knowledge like how we are behaving in the market. The earlier I said that how will you react at a particular situation. So you will learn how to react, actually how, when to hit the pedal. This will learn you in this live market sessions and live classes for 1 week. So live classes, in these live classes, I will share the strategies I have was talking about. So we will talk the strategies. We will, I will describe the rules and the rules we use to create these strategies, and like what are the adjustments we are doing at a different situation. So all these things we will learn in these live classes for 1 week. We will provide you the premium channel access for 3 months. So we have two premium channel access where you are getting the strategy. Let me show you the premium channels also. So these are the two premium channels. So one is like just for option strategies where I'm just placing the, I'm just sharing my trades, and based on the like whatever I'm adjustment I am doing. So you will get these type of messages here. So you can just deploy this strategy as it is, and whenever I am doing the adjustments, you can just do the adjustments, so that in your learning phase you can earn something also with me. And these are my own I can say my own trade which I'm placing in my account and I'm sharing here. So you don't need to bother like you have to like learn for 6 months and then you have to start earning. You can just start from a day one also. Second channel is like intraday rule based option trading. So when we say rule based option trading, like every day market open, let's say market when as I told you, like I wrote a code to execute my rule based option intraday strategies. So every day like you will receive these type of notifications. So whenever there is a like trade execute in my account, it will like send a notification here. So based on that you can just follow these alerts in your starting. So we will get 3 months access to these premium channels, and if there is any trade execution, you will get the alert, and if there is any stop loss in any particular strike, you will get the alert and you will get the exit price. And end of the day, you will receive what is the profit and loss based on that particular day. So this is what you will receive. So you will get access to in both these channels. So we have a premium community where you can like discuss with me and with the all the students. So you can just share your knowledge or you can gain from their experience. And so you will get lifetime access for this. We don't have to kept any like time frame for this. You just once you enter we add you there, you will remain forever. Like we will share the Excel sheet and the PDFs. So I will let me share you the like trend following Excel sheet with you. Like what is the trend following? Just give me a second. Let me open it. Okay. So let me open it. So just give me a second. Okay. So this is the sheet. So this is the sheet which tells us what is happening in the market. We just track based on this sheet. So it tells us like what is happening. So like every day we analyze this data, like what is the trend in the bullish in the market. Let's say you can say this, what is the happening in the call side and what is happening in the put side. And based on this, you can like analyze what is the trend in the market. And it is also giving the same like trend what is a neutral and or it's a like you can say bullish or bearish. So based on this you can we have some rules for this like which strike you need to buy yourself. So we will share those rules and the weekly strategies. So you will get all these And we will share the PDFs also, PDFs or PPTs also, like whatever we are learning in those videos, or you can say live classes, we will share the PPT also, so that you have something with you. Like if you like later, if you want to revise, where all the rules and adjustments are written there, so that later if you want to like revise the rules, you can just go through those PDFs or those PPTs, and you can just good to go, like what is which strategy I need to do, and what is the rules, and um, or you can say risk management rules and entry and exit rules and adjustments. So this is what you will get. So just okay. So I just log in my terminal, and let me show you let me show you the profit and loss, like what is what all the strategy we have created so far, and what is the profit and loss, and for those strategies. So these are the strategies we have created. So this is the strategy I have showed bank nifty, and we have shared this strategy in our premium sorry in you can say in our premium channel. So you can say this is the current profit and loss. Right now it's like around 10,000 rupees profit, and maximum profit is like 40,000, and like probability is like 17,000. 74% is the probability of this strategy, and like trading between our range, so we don't need to bother about right now what is happening in the market. And if you check from last 2 3 days, there is a very high movement in the market, so you don't need to bother if you are creating. So we have created this strategy, this DLF strategy in this month. We have Ambuja Cement, like which is trading beyond our wing. We need to do adjustments, so we will analyze the data and we can adjust. This is the like SBI. So SBI is trading between our range, so we don't need to bother. And these are the strategy we have booked profit and close last week. So this was the last week bank nifty strategy. And this is the nifty, and this is the MIS I was talking about. So this was the MIS where delta is neutral, and we will manage it just to we keep delta, and we don't bother about the price action. So this is the strategy, like this is the iron condor. So this is the monthly income strategy in Tata Motors we have created. So these are the few strategy we have this month, and let me show you last month. So these are the bank nifty weekly strategies we have created. So this is the MI strategy in ICICI Bank, and this is the last month we have created a Z Entertainment. This is the trapdoor iron condor in Nifty. This is the MI strategy in Tata Motors last month. So we made around 60,000 profit. So these are with with these limited strategy. We don't need to like create so many option strategies to like make money. And if you just follow the simple like blueprint, the blueprint I will share with you, you can just make money. So you can just look at here every month we are like making around 3 to 4% return. So here I was trading with the 10 lakh capital. I kept 10 lakh rupees of these strategies, and if you can see that consistently we are making like 3 to 4% on an average return per month. So these are some range bound strategy, only range bound. There is no direct strategy in it. So if you are approaching range bound strategy, or you have many benefits, like you have like your risk is limited, and your risk is limited, your probability is high. When probability is high, there is high chance that you will make money. So I will increase, I will optimize these strategy. I will teach you how to optimize these strategy, how to create these strategy, so you don't need to bother about all these things. So we will work, and we will learn together. Like I will not just teach you, I will not just show you the recorded courses and that's all. So we will meet in the live market, we will interact each other, we will we will discuss the real problems you are facing. So this is the main USP. I am just I'm this mentorship program is not just for the theory and the rules and regulation or the optimization I have done. I just teach you and like goodbye. We will learn how I create this strategy and what is the main framework. we are using to create these strategies, or you can use that framework to create your own strategies, and you can adjust your strategy if you know what is the actual framework behind all the adjustments, so you don't need to bother about all these things. So we will learn all these here. So this is what I will. So in short, what you will get 23 lessons of videos and text we will upload on the learning portal. So before we start the first before we start this batch, you already have the access of these videos. You can just sit anytime, like anywhere in the night, or whenever you have free time, you can just watch these videos. We have live classes during market hour to find trend and trades like for 1 month, weekend classes for market analysis and doubt clearing for 1 month. So we will meet every Saturday on a on a fixed time. We will share the timings also. Uh, we will just do a survey. So all with all the like what is the preferable time for those students, and based on that we can just fix a timing. So in our learning portal, you will have some quizzes and like ensure optimization learning. I will share few quizzes also in terms of in the form of PDFs. So 1 year access to all these videos. So you will have 1 year access to all the videos and the recorded content we have already posted in the learning portal. So you have 1 year access for this. Lifetime access to the premium community and 3 months access to the two premium channels you will have. Now, when we talk about the hand holding, so hand holding, we will take based on like you will have my WhatsApp number. So you will have like my personal number. So anytime you can just call me. Obviously, in the daytime. If you call in the night, I will make sure like most probably I will not there to attend your call. So you can just call me. Even you can call me in the market hour, or you can just type your query in the premium community where I am available to answer you, and you can just learn from the previous students also of in the experience. So it's a very like community, and we are providing like some one-to-one sessions also if you required, and if you ask. It's like if you ask anything, we will provide you. So like hand holding is like if you are putting the effort, if you are putting the effort, I'm always ready to help you in every possible ways. Like if you need one-to-one session, I am available. If you need group discussion, and we can arrange it for you. If you want to talk on phone via, I'm available there. If you send your query on the WhatsApp, I'm available there. If you can, if you want to like discuss in the group, we are always there. So hand holding is what you will get. And this is the main USP of this mentorship program. We will just not teach you the theory. We already know. We are living in a world where we can access the theory in just a few clicks of the buttons. But we don't go with the theory. I just want to be to fill that practical the gap between this theoretical knowledge and the practical knowledge. So we will meet in the live market sessions. We will create the strategies together. And if you create any strategy, you can just share me before deploying the live market. Sir, this is the strategy I am planning to deploy in market. And if there is any optimization required for that strategy, I will share my opinion. And we can just track the strategy together. So when we track the strategy together, you will know what is the behavior of that particular strategy. And if you know what is the behavior, you can just you can easily adjust the position. The problem in most of the people are face in the early age because they don't know how a strategy behave with the price. So if price is fluctuation, they start panicking like, yeah, price is fluctuation. What should I do? What should I do? But if you know that instead of this fluctuation, if it close in your range, you don't need to bother. If it says 1 lakh rupees loss, and it's in your like in your let's say in your range, then everything will be like zero on expiry. So you don't need to bother. So you don't need to hit the pedal. So we will learn when to like hit the pedal and how to like adjust these strategies. So we will like we will you will get proper hand only support what is you are getting. And one more thing I want to clear here, we keep this for 1 month live session, but it's not a like hard and fast rule like after 1 month you will not get access. If you are really interested to learning and if you still need a few more sessions after 1 hour, after 1 month, or you can say after 2 months, you still need more sessions to build that confidence. We are always there. We will not remove you like your 1 month is over now, you have to go on like. So it's like it's a journey which is starting with this mentorship program, and it will end when you are like when you are comfortable enough to create these strategy in like yourself. Like you can just when you are till you are. But first, one thing you have to keep it. You have to keep the effort. You have to like you have to be. You have to show your effort to us. Like you have to be. We have like obviously we won't I just want like whatever the effort I am putting, you also putting the same effort. If you are eager to learn and implement, then I always there. So support is not a problem. You ask, and we will provide you. So let's come to the schedule. So we are starting our first batch on 21st of November. So before November, you will have access to all the resources so that you just go through the resources before the batch start. So the price of this course is like 29,900. But because you are my old student and you are following on my different social media platforms, so I am just keeping this price. I am giving a huge discount, and the price is just 999. And but this price is only valid till 9th, or you can say so. Today is 9th, and this price is only valid for today. After 9th, you will have to pay little extra money. Obviously the discount will we will declare a discount, and I'm sorry I can't provide you this price. So if you want to learn, if you want to be this part of this mentorship program, and if you want to bring your option trading journey to the next level, so this is the time you have to just hit the pedal, book your seat, join this course. And I love to see you in the in our community, in our learning community. And one day I just want to see that you are enough comfortable enough to share your like screenshots and tell us that I this is the alpha I have generated in the last 6 months or in the last 1 year. So my best wishes to you. And this is all about for this mentorship program launch webinar. And if you have any query, you can just follow us. You can just drop us a message. Let me share you my number, or you can say my WhatsApp, our WhatsApp number also. So if you have any query, you can just drop a message for us. So, but one thing you just need to keep in mind that this discount is only available till 9th of November. After that, we will like increase the price. So our WhatsApp number is, so this is a WhatsApp number. You can just ping us anytime, and you can just and ping us anytime, and you can just we will solve your query. I'm sharing my email ID also. So you can just mail me on this email ID, or you can just DM me on like different platforms you are following right now. So I will solve all your queries. So this is for now, and I will share the link in the description, and you can just go through that link, and you can just book your seat. And if you have any query, like if you have any query, you can just ask me. So I will be ready for you. So just I'm sure you are in the. So I just want to be in our learning community and just want to see you. as a like profitable trader in the coming year, or you can say, because year is now ending. So I wish you best of luck for your trading journey, and I love to see you in that in our premium community. So thank you for taking out your time and watching this entire webinar. So thank you, and see you soon.